So I'm a spiritual person. I do yoga, I do Reiki, which is energy healing. I do Ayurveda, I do past life regression. I'm a spiritual person. But with that comes this expectation that people have of you, how you should act, how you should talk, dress, whatever. They view you as having to be a certain way, which that's not the case at all. You could be a spiritual person, but you still have your own personality. You're still an individual, and you're still a human being having a human experience. So with being a spiritual person, I have like a dark sense of humor. I like to listen to different types of music all the time, depending on my mood. Like I'm an individual and I'm a person, and that's okay. So being a spiritual person is learning to honor yourself, your boundaries, and who you are as a person, how you want to be and live in this existence. That is being a spiritual person. And a lot of the time people are like, oh, I can't believe like you would say that, or you would do that, or it's like, why? Because I'm in touch with myself, with spirit, the universe, with manifesting, all that kind of fun stuff. But I'm still human. I still have a sense of humor. I'm still experiencing these connections, these frequencies, these vibrations, but it's how you deal with them. I'm not going to fly off the handle at somebody. I'm going to assess the situation, the energy. I'm going to assess them. I'm going to assess myself. I'm going to see, do I like this or not? Do you know what I mean? Like, how am I going to receive this information from this person, from this situation? That is being a spiritual person. Knowing yourself and knowing how you want to exist, how you want to honor yourself, how you want to honor your highest self, your soul self, your authentic self. That's what being a spiritual person is. It doesn't mean that you have to have all of these things or look a certain way or talk a certain way and be all like soft spoken. The whole like, you could be love and light, but also don't fuck with me at the same time. I like martial arts. I like doing jujitsu. I like doing kickboxing. I like rock climbing. I have my gun license. Like I have these things too that people are like, oh, I didn't consider you somebody who would do that. Why? Why not? Why can't I have these things and do these things and enjoy these things? But also I love yoga and do meditation. I journal all the time. I do tarot cards. I do oracle cards. I do energy healing. I do manifesting. I do witchy stuff. I do spells. I do all kinds of stuff on the regular basis. But why can't I go rock climbing? Why can't I own a gun at the same time? You know what I mean? So it's not like, oh, that's not spiritual. Sure it is. If it's what makes me happy, brings me joy, and I'm honoring myself while I'm doing it, that's being a spiritual person, is honoring your authentic self in this existence. Whatever that looks like for you. It could be crocheting, it could be sewing. I love sewing. I just sewed this patch on my jacket. I like sewing too. I like listening to different kinds of music. I like dancing. I like singing. You know what I mean? So having that expectation of, oh, you don't seem like a spiritual person. That shouldn't even be a thing. You're an individual, you're a human being. If you do those things where, again, you're in touch with yourself, you honor yourself, your boundaries, your existence, your authentic soul self, live through heart center and for highest self, that's what spirituality is. That's what I teach with my yoga course. That's what I teach with my coaching. That's what I teach everybody all of the time, are those things. And in having this stereotype of a spiritual person is literally limiting you on moving forward in your spiritual practice, in your authentic self, in your soulful path. So try not having that as a suggestion moving through life.